Oh, you're such a good boy. You've never stolen stuff.
Have you ever engaged in cross-border smuggling?
We each have a mic. Fancy. We're getting fancy here.
Competition.
He doesn't have a mic. I suffer in silence.
Sean, you don't have a mic now.
Oh.
Hi everyone, we're here today with Jan, Irene and Sean, and we're having a round of Never Have I Ever. So, let's kick the game off, shall we?
Yes.
Firstly, who has bought a plant purely because it's trending online?
Oh, definitely.
Guilty.
Early days.
What were the first one?
Early days. I think the worst one I've ever done was I bought a one-leaf rooted gigas cutting. That was really rare back in the days in Australia. We were on a different level, you know. And I killed it within 2 weeks. And it was the most expensive plant purchase I've ever made. So sad, but I was so happy in the moment. It was worth it.
Anyway, as riveting as that was, let's move on to the next question, shall we?
But I want to talk about mine. I want to talk about mine.
Okay. Yeah. Move it along.
I bought an unrooted Vichii and
I was so excited when I got it and even gave it the red carpet treatment since it was royalty, being the Anthurium king. Gave it a diluted hydrogen peroxide spa to encourage rooting and even boxed it up for increased humidity. 7 months later, it was still unrooted.
it was very, very stressful purchase.
Did it root after the 2 months?
I returned it to the nursery.
Oh, you can? I love how demanding Irene is. Irene is just like, you do this.
Yeah.
You do, and then everyone will just be like, okay.
Yeah, you take it back.
Yeah.
You take it back and give me money. I looked after it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so he gave me a rooted one.
Oh, wow.
It was during those days where you can't get rooted plants because they're so rare. Anyway,
You're not polar opposite.
You don't have a
mic
I
now.
suffer in silence.
Sean, you don't have a mic now.
Oh yeah, shit. So for me, it's the variegated Adansonii. You've seen the episode, so yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
But I like how we're opposites, because you command this.
you would never like.
I suffer in
tell the
silence,
seller.
you know. I suffer in silence with these things.
And you have to ask. If you don't ask, you never get.
I love it. We're polar opposites. That's why I asked you to do things for me that I wouldn't otherwise.
I would never. Could never. I would much rather suffer in silence like Sean.
Really?
Okay, moving on to round two.
Okay.
Demanding. That host is very demanding.
This is quite
Gave
rude.
him that job.
This next question will give us an insight into the characters of our guests today. Have you ever taken a cutting from a friend's plant without asking?
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, we're very good people.
surprised.
We're very good people.
No, but remember, Irene demands things. So she just
I would
asks.
ask.
You don't ask, you demand. You're just
Yeah.
like, give me cutting now, thank you.
I'll have this one, please.
This one and this. Bigger, rooted, thank you.
The top cutting, the top one.
I was allowed to take this, right? Like, ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've always asked.
Next question. Have you ever traded a plant for favours, sexual or otherwise?
Oh.
Oh, of course not.
Not sexual.
What did you trade? Okay, what did you trade?
Well, like, you know, for maybe a shout out on my Instagram. You know, come on. Surely you've gone to places and like you filmed and then you got a freebie as a return, right?
No, I've never.
You've never gotten a free plant.
I mean, I've gotten free plants. I've gotten, actually, I got the Vietciosa, and I've got a ton of variegated allocations, but I didn't ask for them, and they didn't ask for anything back.
Oh.
You know, they were just like, if
Yeah,
people
but it's,
offered me...
okay, well, it was unspoken though. It was like an
Oh.
unspoken favor. No?
No, I mean, a favor would be like explicitly like, oh, you'll do this. This is just like, here, put a bag in my hand. I'm like, oh, shit, what is this? And they open the bag up, and it's like, you know,
Money.
well, something, yeah, but
No.
it's just not something. There was no agreement or anything.
Yeah, of course not. No, I just mean like with my friends. Like AJ, if you're watching, like, you know, I go and like we film a little bit, and then like I'm like, oh, can I take this?
I guess so. Now that you say it,
You know what I
think
mean?
about it. I mean, some vendors give me stuff, and then they don't ask for it. But I feel like I'm a little obliged.
Yeah, it's like an unspoken kind
that
of
case,
like,
then
you know,
I have.
You know, like you,
I have
what do you
that.
say? Like I rub your back, you rub mine. Not sexually. Sticker, yeah. You know what I mean? Like little. Of course, come on, that's how life works.
Next question. Have you ever spent so much money on a plant that you felt extremely guilty and it subsequently died?
What?
Okay.
Guilty? Like, I wouldn't feel guilty. Like, I told you that $400 gigas was like my
Okay.
worst purchase ever, but I was so happy. I didn't feel guilty.
I mean, it's a lie.
No, I
You,
killed it.
you killed it. Okay.
Okay, well, let's hear from our contestants that have.
I bought the album when it was trending in 2020 as a Christmas present to myself, and then I was so kind. I changed into a looser potting media, thinking it will rot in the current one because my place is very humid. But then it gave up its life 2 weeks later, and it was at the
tragic.
peak pricing.
And how did you deal with that?
So
emotional trauma?
I held a funeral for it. It had a wake and memorial and everything, and all its other Albo friends from all around the world, they attended via Zoom.
Today, we're gathered here in living memory of Mr. Albo Borsellino. Thank you, families and friends, for attending via Zoom. I had such a huge crush on you. You threw yourself at my Instagram feed, and yes, I found you very sexy and attractive, but I tried to resist you. I finally gave you the temptation, and I bought you as a Christmas gift for myself. I was so happy when you arrived, and I took so many photos of you too. It was as if I knew our time together would not be long. I'm sorry I tried to change you, forcing you to live in the new potty mix with better drainage.
But who doesn't like better drainage?
And give you this really long pole to climb. Was it too much pressure for you? And then you have to go have root rot and stem rot, and I have to amputate you. I heard you cry, but it had to be done. I'm sorry I killed you. I don't know if I could love again.
Sure.
For me, it's the Monstera Adansonii. Still the variegated one. That was over $1,000 which is a lot in Indonesia. And I learned that the variegation wasn't even. I learned a lot about variegation from there. It was a good lesson to learn.
Okay, you killed it. How soon after?
I mean, it kept growing, but it just reverted to green. But when I bought it, it was already like one green leaf and one that was like half moon.
Yeah, not
So that's like a bad sign
Okay.
already. It's a top cutting. I thought, oh, it's a top cutting. It must be nice, and it's one of the leaf is variegated. And then now I learned you don't buy sectorals, especially not when one of the leaf is green.
Sectoral also
I
brown
always
soup.
say don't buy sectorals as well.
But I love sectoral.
It's like dangerously living
No,
in
I
a
like marbled. The sectoral one, the white half is just gonna die, and then you got half a leaf.
Oh.
It's a 50% chance it's either gonna go green or go white.
But you could think about it that way. They revert it because that's their original strongest form.
Yeah.
They want to be at their healthier state.
Yeah, so you made it so healthy that it cured
Maybe.
itself from its variegation.
Good answers. Moving on. Who here has prop lifted from a public place or even a nursery?
Well, you go first.
It's in a shopping mall which has a nice garden, and then I nicked off a little Monstera Peru. Like maybe 1 or 2 notes. Yeah. And
Just 1 or 2?
yeah.
Okay. Good confession.
I think mine is like totally excusable because it was just succulents.
It fell on the floor.
No, like much before I had aeroids, I used to couldn't have plants inside because my second cat was eating all of them. So I could only have catland succulents outside. That was kind of the only thing I grew before I became Sydney plant guy. And I loved my succulents, and I had like this big round thing with soil, and I put little succulent leaves on there to propagate them. And I was like, oh, I want lots of variety, but yeah, so I just maybe took like a little bit
From where? Like, not specifically.
here and there.
Oh, you're such a good boy. You've never stolen stuff.
Are you surprised?
I have so
I'm
many
not
plants.
surprised.
I'm so not surprised.
He's such a good
I
boy.
already have so many plants. Yeah.
I totally wouldn't do it again, and I totally don't encourage everybody, and I feel extremely guilty about it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, because we have plenty of plants now. Nah, but honestly, like, it's just the oldest leaf of the succulent is gonna die anyway. You know what I mean?
Okay. Next question we have is, have you ever engaged in cross-border smuggling of the plant variety?
Cross-bordering.
Would I be jailed?
Who
you
came
think?
up with these bloody questions?
Directly or indirectly? So let me explain then. If I bought it from someone,
So now Irene's trying to justify.
yeah, if I bought it for someone whom I don't know how he got stuff in, or I choose not to know, or I kind of know, but you know, he's the only guy I could get it from, I do purchase from people like that,
Okay.
I think that's fair.
right?
You didn't.
Well,
Okay, fair enough. No, I think it's okay.
Yes. Sean.
So this was in my earlier days, and of course I brought them soilless because I'm considerate like that. And nowadays I just don't even bother because I see so many plants around, and I capture most of them on my camera and I consider them mine after I capture them. So I stopped collecting plants in that way. Would I discourage it? I mean, it's a gray area for me. Like nothing is, I mean, we can't paint everything with a wide brush stroke. Like a lot of people just say, oh, you do this, it's wrong, you do that, it's right. Yeah, but I do wish that countries would have laws that make it easier for us to comply
yeah.
with
Yes.
bringing plants in, because the exchange of mother plants sustainably, legally, carefully, there's ways to do that. You know, it's rather than being very drastic. In Indonesia, we have tough laws as well about like not bringing things in. Like common people can't bring it in. I mean, tons of people smuggle it in. But you know, there should be ways for us to bring it in, register it properly, and have it be quarantined in a reasonable amount of time with a reasonable cost. Because these mother plants, they're important. You know, people we collect them, we use them for breeding, and we're doing ex situ conservation, if you think about it.
We're a big island in Australia, and we have very strict biosecurity laws. So, yeah, I have no desire to do it. I think I really like what you said when you said like when you capture it on camera, you consider it yours.
Yeah.
Like I think I don't need to own every plant these days, right? Many people reach out to me in DMs and email and so on, be like, oh, I can send you this, I can send you this, you know, just nobody will know. But I don't know, I don't really have the desire to do that. But I agree, like I have no bad intentions here, right? Like I'm just gonna have that plant, I'm gonna grow it in a pot inside my house. Like it's not gonna be invasive, but I also understand that you can't trust everybody, right? So obviously the law needs to cater for the lowest common denominator, and yeah, people can't be trusted.
So all three of you have, you know, a social media presence. Have you ever received negative feedback on a post, responded with a rude, aggressive response, and then blocked that person?
It sounds very specific.
Oh, I have.
Oh, okay.
Sean, tell us about your experience.
Oh, mine was horrible. It's actually it was very sexual. And this person suggested that this person had performed activities with me in a place that was very unbecoming of a person. So I don't know why they did that, and I don't visit these establishments. But I don't
Could
know
you
why-
name it? Like, well, I'm
No,
curious now.
Okay, let's not go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But then, you know, we don't want
This
to.
is
We don't.
PG rated,
Oh,
alright.
and we don't want to shame any establishment or people that visit them.
Yeah.
Everyone have their own thing, and I respect everybody for who they are. It's just not okay when you.
Like it's a public comment to say, I've done this with Sean at this place.
First of all, even if I've done something with you, with this person, I don't know if they're watching this, but I blocked this person. Even if I've done something with you, it was wrong to publicly, you know, do anything. And you know, why would you? What's going?
Maybe
through
he
this
felt jilted or something.
No, maybe this person had something going through his head that was very unhealthy. That was like, I mean, I wish you know, I could help you, or you could
You're
get
too
help.
nice.
But no, I'm very nice. I'm
They're
very
coming
nice.
for you and you're like, I wish I
But-
could help you.
No, I do. I mean, I do. Whenever I see that, it's like this person clearly has issues or whatever, and you know.
Or is
But
obsessed
I
with
blocked
you.
this person because the comment was very, very like, very sexually suggestive. I was like, where did this even come from? Yeah. So, anyways. Maybe,
And
sorry,
you, yeah.
we start off with
I
pretty
have
dark.
so many people blocked, honestly. Yeah, really, I do.
Oh, okay.
I see it as my job, right? And in no other workplace would bullying be okay, right? If you work in any other workplace and imagine you're in a restaurant and your customer and like points a finger at you, you're fucking rude. Am I allowed to swear on your channel?
Yeah,
You're fucking rude, you dumb. No. It's like, it's not okay. But normally there would be like an operational structure around there. It would be like, okay, you can't talk to our staff like that, So I'm just like, no, you can't talk to me like that. It's my channel. I've had people that then create second accounts be like, how dare you block me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's my channel.
Yeah.
I get to,
What sort of things
to
do they
monitor.
say that would trigger you to block them?
Yeah, some examples.
I mean, anything that's not positive. If you have nothing positive to say, then it's okay. Like, I am okay with constructive feedback, but if people just tell me like that I'm so rude and unpleasant, like, why are you here? Just move on, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like if I'm so unpleasant to watch, you spend a lot of time leaving that comment,
Yeah.
So I just don't, exactly, I don't understand it. So it's clearly people that are wanting to look for a fight. So usually I block them straight away, but every now and then, if you catch me on a bad day, I'm just like,
But you know what? I have some of that, and I keep it in just to watch my real followers like attack them.
yeah, but then it's like, I don't want that. I want my...
You would feed that
feed
comment,
that.
and then it's
and then
gross.
people- yes, I mean, it's great for engagement, but I don't want my engagement be based on people coming at each other, and then people get really protective of me and then start bullying the other person and so on. Blah, blah, blah. So I kind of just try and stay away from it. I don't hesitate blocking people. It's my workspace, and I want to feel like I make a living based on this. Like, I don't want it to turn into something that I am afraid of or fear of, I want to enjoy my job.
Or have anxieties or
Exactly. So, sorry guys.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'm sorry.
everybody loves me. So-
Yeah, I don't know what could you possibly say about Irene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember any negative comments, or if I do get it, I just let it slide.
Oh, you're good.
I just let it slide.
girl.
I'm like, what do you call it? The duck's back?
Water off a duck's back.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that.
you could do that?
Yes. So the thing is about you can't control what people are saying or doing, but you can control how you respond. And I just choose not to respond, because the more you respond or think about it, the more you feed it, and it gets more energy.
Yeah.
But I have
I'm
to say,
better.
the one observation I've had, like just looking at different YouTubers' comments, like women have it a bit harder in the comment section than men.
For sure.
Yeah, women are commented on the way they look, the way, I don't know, it's just, it's harder being a woman.
Yeah. So bad.
Yeah, even like a bad
Objectification,
hair
really
or
bad.
like something.
Yeah.
But for guys, we got it better, I think.
I feel like when we get objectified, it's usually they mean it in a positive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't want to bully us.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that it's perceived well. You know what I mean? Like, I would love for you to look at the plant and not all the other bits.
yeah.
But it's not negatively connotated. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I agree. They don't necessarily know you as well. They sometimes see you out of context, so they might not really because I can be opinionated, I can be vocal about things, right? If you see it out of context, you might be like, oh, he's an asshole. But I think if you see it in the grand scheme of things, you're just like, okay, that's just kind of the way that I'm just blunt, I'm like pretty straightforward. Sometimes.
Okay, another question. Have you ever felt that you talk too much on your social media?
This is 100% the question Timmy just made up because I talk too much. That was like, thanks Timmy. That would be the kind of comment I block. I'm like, you're on my channel, what else do you want me to do? Twerk?
He can twerk really well. So before I met Jan in person, all I knew him was the guy who flings around a pot of plant.
Okay, final question.
Okay.
Have you ever lied on Never Have I Ever?
So all of what we've just said may or may not be true.
You don't do your like, subscribe, and leave a nice comment?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh my gosh, okay. Keeping that. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And leave your plant confession in the comment section.
I would never. Ever. I am a good boy.
And Sean from, is it Botanist?
Only plants.
Botanist is the Instagram. You're not very consistent with your marketing. That's your fault.
I know.
Botanist, okay.
I should
Yeah.
change my Jakarta plant dye.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
But you're hardly home. And what do you call yourselves, by the way?
Educator.
Like if somebody, okay, let's say for example, you're on a non-disclosed dating app and somebody's like, oh, what do you do for a living? You say,
Oh,
I'm an educator.
Oh no, I just say I work in content creation.
Yeah, I do that too. It's like I work in media and content.
I call myself a garden angel.
Yeah, but you also actually have a job. You are actually a gardener. You're a garden fairy kind of. Like you just fly through the little garden and it's like likiwala here. Like,
For more leafy adventures and fun, check out these videos here.